Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Ken Lavigne, singer and vocal coach here on YouTube. And today we are looking at Harry Styles' cover of Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer on The Howard Stern Show. And we're going to look at that right now. Nice sample. Very, very good right off the top. I have to say the samples of the synth are pretty close. They're not bad. The horn section, well, it's really tough to duplicate that energy, that sound that Peter Gabriel had on his original. This is a track I've heard many, many times before in the original format, but not this. So it's nice to see them staying pretty close to the source material here. And I love how the drummer featured here in this particular shot snaps everything to the grid, because I think there was a little bit of hesitation as to what temporal zone are we in, whose authority are we going to go with. And of course, you cannot challenge the drummer when they're in the pocket this deeply. Harry Styles is doing a really good impersonation of a Peter Gabriel, or maybe an homage would be a more accurate term. I like that he isn't trying to remake it. I mean, he's Harry Styles, he can do whatever he wants, but it's nice to show that level of, I guess, respect. Before this video started, there was a little preamble between him and Howard Stern, and they were talking about his recent recording for his upcoming album taking place at Peter Gabriel's studio, and it sort of, he mentioned something about why he wanted to go to Peter Gabriel's studio in particular is because he just loved his albums and that they're just so perfectly mixed. He wanted to sort of capture that energy, and that, obviously that's sort of being translated here, that sort of respect and homage to Peter Gabriel and his just his visionary view of how to organize and arrange things and make music, and yeah, that level of respect. I think it's refreshing. It's nice. You can have a big dipper going up and down and around the bends. You can have a bumper car bumping. Yeah. All right, hail to the Bee Gees, to the background singers, to those lovable unsung heroes of pop music who are rounding out the lead vocalist's harmonies with those backup vocals. It sounds great, and they are right in the pocket. And again, I just happened to stop on the drummer. Yeah, it's just kind of really blowing my mind. Doing a great job back there behind Harry Styles. This will be my testimony. I just want to stop, listen to this. This will be my testimony. This will be my testimony. Okay, so we talk a lot about legato on the channel here, legato being the concept of binding those sounds together to make a smooth presentation of the vocal line. Now, legato doesn't necessarily mean that everything is liquid and bound together. There's sort of a momentum behind that, in that those, even you can sing legato even through a clipped or staccato line, and it's sort of like there's a thread of consistency between the notes themselves. So you don't necessarily have to sing them perfectly aligned in that, as if everything is so, like I said, liquid before. And this is a great example of doing just that. The sort of momentum of the line carries it through, and you have this sense of legato through it. I want to trail off and let him do the lead. Okay, now he's getting into it. I kind of got the sense off the top here that Harry Styles was like, I'm not really sure how this is going to go, and that he had his eyes closed. He was trying to get into that zone, and maybe there was a little bit of trepidation, a little bit of fear. It looked like they've obviously have rehearsed this a few times before. He's not going in cold. However, you never really know exactly how things are going to go until you're in the middle of it. And it feels to me that characteristic pop star bravado and fearless energy is it was a little bit behind, like he wasn't quite sure. And now it's coming out. Now he's actually having fun. Lead singers definitely do depend on their backup band, and I'm not sure if this is his regular crew or not, but like I say, all props to the rhythm section, just for sort of nailing things in there and getting it. It feels like bang on tempo-wise, and that's something that can be particularly difficult to do, and it feels like he's having fun now, so that's good. 'Cause I will be your honeybee. Open up your fruitcakes. Smiling away. Where the fruit is as sweet as can be. I'm gonna be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Yeah, Whoa. I didn't realize he had that range. That's that's getting up there. Even if, a little fry scream up in the, I don't know, is that F5? It's pretty high. Why don't you call my name? Go sledgehammer. Put your mind at rest. I'm gonna be the sledgehammer. You're blowing my mind. I love that drummer. This will be my testimony. I'm your sledgehammer. There will be no doubt about it. I like this little acknowledgement to the rhythm section by Harry Styles. It's like, thank you. Thank you. Now he's having fun. Weird little dance. All right, we'll take it. Hang on a second. I just wanted to point out one other thing. Oh, I happened to just nail it. Dancing it like it's a little unnecessary. He doesn't need to. I guess he's just it's a horribly constipated look on Harry Styles' face here. But I mean, he looks great no matter what he does. The interesting thing is it's not really necessary for the tone that he's going for, and I guess a part of that is maybe the enjoyment, the sort of deliciousness of being able to sort of extract a little bit more out of his vocal than than maybe he needs to. I just want to, I'll back it up just a little bit and you can get the full chorus.
Shed my skin. This is the new stuff. This is the new stuff. I go
dancing in. I think he wanted to go for a little bit more of that pharyngeal, sort of more strident tone there. He didn't need to, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the way he's practiced it. It does look a little funny, though.
won't you show for me? Show for me. I will show for you. Show for you. Will you show for me? Show for me. I will show for you. Yeah. Coming through. Gotta feel that power. Gotta feel that rhythm. Gotta feel that rhythm.
He really is sort of at the top of his range here, at least my perception. I don't know Harry Styles too well, other than his days in the boy band, but it feels like that sort of that's cruising altitude for him, and probably going too much higher will probably stress his vocal cords a little bit too much, especially with all of that compression that he's going for. And he's like, was that okay? I can't believe you're done. Yeah, okay. Harry Styles doing a credible Peter Gabriel impersonation there and nailing it. Actually sounds really good. And, like I said, an honest homage to Peter Gabriel and the genius that Peter Gabriel brought to pop music in the 80s and 90s. So that was an interesting trip, and I can't remember who brought that to my attention, but thank you very much. I enjoyed that very much. I'm a bit of a Peter Gabriel fan, though not everybody is. And so if you are a fan of interesting voices and unique characters like Harry Styles, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. Join the rest of this community of music lovers and vocal aficionados, and so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff that we produce here every week on the channel. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day. We love and appreciate you all, and we will see you next time.
Why don't you call my name? Go Sledgehammer. Put your mind at rest. I'm gonna be the
You're blowing my
Sledgehammer.
mind.